Hello, and welcome to our financial tutorial. We are happy that you are interested in developing an application to one of our upcoming goals. My name is Łukasz, and I work as a finance officer in the Interreg Baltic Sea Region program. In this video, I'm going to talk about simplified cost options in our program, shortly called SCOs. This tutorial is divided into the following parts. First, I will explain to you what are SCOs. Next, I will go through the types of SCOs in our program, and finally, I will tell you about the benefits of SCOs. Let's start with the first part of the tutorial. Simplified cost options. What are they? They are an approximation of cost defined in advance. This makes them the opposite of real costs. With SCOs, you calculate the eligible cost according to a predefined method based on your activities, outputs, and results. It is important for you to know that SCOs may lead to under or overcompensation of your expenditure. It means that sometimes you get more, sometimes less funds than your actual costs are. But with SCOs, you exactly know in advance how much you will get for successful implementation of your project activities. Simplified cost options may take a form of unit costs, lump sums, or flat rates. After you have learned what SCOs are, we move now to the concrete SCOs types in our program. We start with the unit costs. This covers specific categories of eligible costs which are clearly identified and are expressed in amounts per unit. In our program, unit costs apply to the staff costs. They are based on a predefined hourly rate per country. You calculate the staff cost by multiplying the number of hours worked on the project by the relevant hourly rate. The hourly rate is the core of our system, and it's present in nearly all project types. To learn how to calculate the staff costs under SCOs by using the hourly rate, we advise you to check our tutorial How to Construct Your Budget in Core Projects or the tutorial How to Construct Your Budget in Small Projects. Both tutorials are available on our website. The next type of SCOs are flat rates. You may be familiar with flat rates when paying your monthly mobile phone subscription or when paying a fixed fee for some services, regardless of usage. The flat rate financing covers specific categories of eligible costs. They are expressed as a percentage of other eligible costs. In our program, you can find flat rate financing in core projects for office and administration costs and travel and accommodation costs. Both are 15% of the eligible staff costs. In small projects and in strategy governance projects, all costs other than staff costs are calculated as 40% flat rate of staff costs. To see concrete examples, we advise you to check the tutorial How to Construct Your Budget in Small Projects. The third type of SCOs are lump sums. A lump sum is a pre-established amount which is reimbursed if the outputs are delivered. You know the conditions beforehand, and you know what you will get for that in advance. In our program, you can find lump sum in the core and small projects for preparation costs. In addition, projects related to the implementation of the annual strategy forum are co-financed via lump sum exclusively. Let's move to the next part, to clarify further why we decided to introduce SCOs and what are their benefits. There are several reasons why we introduced SCOs. First, with SCOs you will have much less administrative workload. We will not ask for any supporting documents like purchase orders, service contracts, invoices, bank statements, tickets, etc. This means more time for the actual project implementation and content work. By having less administrative burden, you can focus on project achievements. Second, SCO ensures fast payment. Because you need much fewer supporting documents, the verification is much shorter. In addition, you skip one level of control. The verification of SCOs will be done by the MAJS without involvement of controllers. Another benefit of SCOs is the correctness of spent funds. SCOs decrease the error rate. This leads to a lower risk of ineligible costs. Finally, we hope that the simplicity of SCOs will attract newcomers to our program. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoyed our tutorial and became familiar with the SCOs and their benefits for you. Still, we recommend you to read our program manual and have it at hand when working on your financial planning. If you have any questions, we are available and happy to support you. You can find our contacts on our website. You can also follow us via our social media channels. Good luck for your project application.